Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, June 23rd, here on Hard Drive 32, channel dedicated to working on 32-bit games, aka working on the art side of things, working on prototypes, all sorts of cool stuff. And this channel is still in its little baby days, so we're learning how to practice the art side of things. My name is Alex Wolkin. I've got a background in graphic design, as well as worked as an art director at a small mobile indie game company for 5 years, and I'm fortunate enough to be kind of in the situation in my life where I can try to pursue games again, and that's what I plan to do. So yeah, this channel is a little journey trip on starting at almost 0 and hopefully reaching 100. And thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see here, my mic seems to be working great. Well, won't waste any time today, get right to it. So I'll switch over my desktop. All right, so last we left off, kind of what the goal is I'm wanting to combine the art style of Hideki Ishikawa, famous for Pokemon and Mega Man Legends and Mega Man in general, with Chainsaw Man, particularly the main character Denji. And the illustration we're working on for that, was this one here. We'll load it up. Boom. And last we left off, we actually got to the stage where kind of like the basic shading was in. I'm going to add some highlights to it real quick, and then I'm going to soften the shadows. And I might boost how much shading there is just to make it more interesting, the forms. Yeah, I might add some smaller shadows too here and there. But for the most part, this is pretty close to completion for now. I'm not going to worry about adding a background. That's something I focus on maybe later. Right now, my goal is to finish this drawing, create a character sheet, which can be used for 3D modeling, and then try to make an old school PlayStation 1 version of this character. And kind of some fun things I was wanting to talk about before we get started. Unintentionally, what cracks me up is how much this character design, which is, you know, combining. Let me show you what's combining. These two things, the character design of one, the art style of another here on the right. The result kind of looks a little bit like something out of The World Ends With You, which is a Square Enix game. And what's awesome is, like, so it's illustrated by Tetsuo Nomura, who did, you know, famously like Kingdom Hearts. Let me just pop open here. There's an example of one of the characters. He does really angular kind of like stuff with his illustrations. The actual characters typically don't turn out this angular. Whenever they get to be made into a game, they're, you know, a lot more softened. However, The World Ends With You, it was a 2D game, so the characters actually kind of looked like this in game. I just thought it was funny how my initial drawings like captured some of that sharp angular kind of qualities to it. And so I might down the line experiment with doing something Nomura style as far as like the character designs go, because it was really fun to make this character I'm working on now. And the other thing I was going to show you was 2 other cool artists that I've been following for a while now. They're excellent, and I love how they do their shading. The first one is Nurzhan Bekelev. He's if I pronounce that right, he's a Russian artist, and I've actually bought a couple of his Gumroad tutorials, like videos he's made showing how he does his shading, his coloring, and I just wanted to point out just a couple of these. I'll pull one up here. There you go. Okay, but what I really love is how sculptural his illustration work is, or his shading work is. Like his characters could be made out of clay, and it's not just the gray here, it's just that his shadows kind of like have a texture in and of themselves. Where's it? I want a really nice close-up example. Part of it is the Photoshop brush that he is using. He's using what's known as a cube brush. It's like a square, and let me see if I can zoom in here. There you go. Okay. So if you look at some of the shading within there, you can see where the cube brush has added this really just nice sculpted quality to his shadows. And I really like the look of that. I think it looks amazing. And it's something I wouldn't mind, not on this illustration, but in a future one, I would love to add this type of shading to my characters. And another thing I was going to show you, moment here, was an artist who does similar type of work. His work is a little not safe for work. His name's Kelvin99 Hugh. I love his work as well. There's a lot of inappropriate stuff. He does do hentai, for those that don't know, but he also does a lot of not safe, a lot of safe for work art. But he does that same exact sort of like hue brush shading that just looks awesome. I just love it. I love when the shading has like bands, so it's not just a smooth gradient from light to dark. It's got bands of shadows. It's adds such a cool texture to it. And part of the reason why I want to pursue this style of mixing Tetsuya Nomura, Ishikawa with Kelvin Hughes shading or Nurzan Bekalev's shading is that there's a game called Vagrant Story for the PS1, and it had a very comic booky feel. And the reason why it had such a comic book feel, besides some UI stuff where they made the panels look like almost comic book text bubbles. But let me see if I can find a good picture here. Nice HD one. Large. Okay. That one's not too good. Okay. No, don't watch it. I don't want to watch it. But it may be hard to see in this image. I'm trying to find one that can really help you guys be able to see from afar. A lot of YouTube videos. And I'm not wanting to watch YouTube videos. But his characters or texture work, they have a similar kind of banding and sculpted quality to them. And so I think if I pursue the mixing of the character shapes of the Mega Man guy or the Tetsuya Nomura artist with the other shading, it could really create a cool effect that kind of resembles Vagrant Story in a way. So yeah, it's something I'm really excited to test out. Yeah, that's just an update on like future things, what I'm going to try to experiment with. And now, for today, let's continue where we left off and try to get the shading complete. First, let's spill your monster all over your tablet. You guys ready for this sound? I know on Twitch right now the popular thing is like ASMR things of girls licking microphones, but I can do way better than that. I can do so much better than that. Let me turn my camera here. You guys ready for this? I hope this doesn't make you uncomfortable. Look at that Monster Energy drink. Hopefully that blow out your ears and tickled your ears instead. Okay. Waste not a drop of Monster. That'd be a savage move. I would never do such a thing. Okay. Boom. I get my music going. All right. First things first here. Outlines. Do a little cleanup here. Color and shading. Yeah, and feel free if you have any questions, ask them all in the chat and I'll get to them. All right. So that's AO. Let's find my swatches I've saved. There you go. All right, let's review my AO here, see what I need to add. Actually, try something a little easier. We'll convert the smart object. Filter. Gaussian. Just gonna. Okay, gonna combine these real quick here. And we're gonna start racing like crazy. Okay, let's adjust these shadows first. Nice and soft. Oops. Oh no, come on, Photoshop. Why are you doing that to me, bro? Dang it. Oh. I always say frequently because of issues in Photoshop. Always a good idea if you can. Doing good. I think I need to sit down someday and just practice shadows, specifically like shading arms, shading legs, making sure they all look really good. One thing I talked to another artist about kind of my art or how I can improve them. One thing they brought up is just the fact that Denji's character is not very exciting in human form, so part of the art is just gonna look only okay because that's just the way his character design is when he's in human form. It makes sense. It's meant to look kind of ordinary. Also, sorry if I get really sweaty looking. I need to turn the fan on in this room. It's kind of hot where I'm at. Once these blue and pink lights go on in my room, it's like a little sauna. Probably gonna get a tan from all my streaming under these UV lights. Okay. Going okay. Let's add some shadows here. Let's see here. Libraries and adjustments. Okay. Let's get his face. Oops. Oh, come on, thing. There we go. Okay. Oops. Cool. Let's go like 100%. Go really dark with it. All right. Closer. Let's add a highlights layer now. Nice bright yellow. Keep it in a warm color scheme that we got going. Make it pretty yellow. All right. Let's see here. That. Funny how adding some harsh highlights adds so much. This adds a lot of dimension to them. Now then, put this to overlay. Let's do soft light. That's better. We'll do a layer of hard light. Okay. Something that maybe describes how his hair is. Let's see here. Make it like this. What other part might have a... See this tie having kind of a harsh shadow somewhere. Same thing for the belt. And then his shoes. Places where it's catching light. Okay, and then we're gonna, it's hard light, but we're gonna set it like 65. Let's see how our AO is doing. Alright, so AO is too strong, that's for sure. Let's set to like 50? 20? Let's do it like 80, and then we're gonna adjust it to be like correct. So the way AO is cast is it's the object on top casts a shadow on the object on the bottom. So I need to make sure my lines makes my AO shadows are cast correctly. So this needs to be gone. He also kind of looks like a Danganronpa character, which is cool. Oof. Oh, I need to fix that tie shadows. Big time. That's okay. I'll get to it in a second. Okay. This is like a subtle effect. I don't need to be that strong. I'm slowly learning how it all works. Okay. I just gotta practice AO someday. AO is the simple name for ambient occlusion. Let's reduce that quite a bit. Let's do like 60 or 50, 40. Let's fix this tie shadows are pretty messed up. There we go. They weren't very soft at all. Okay, dokie. And then lastly, I'm gonna do an overall shadow pass. That is this goes up top. This goes beneath, and this will be a nice black. It's gonna be a huge one. And it's just to help pop them out, make them interesting. Okay, set that to color burn. Now multiply. But make it only like 20%, 30%, and 15. Something very minor. Just add a slight bit of dimensionality to them. Cool. Okay. Where's that hard shadow, hard lighting? There it is. Reduce that just a bit. I'm just calm down at this. Reasonably happy. One thing I might do is I'm gonna give him a quick background, and probably what I'm gonna do is pull from a Chainsaw Man cover. See how he does like blood splatters? They're like really neon. Yeah, I got a fun idea. Okay. I'm gonna grab an ink splatter texture. Pop this open for you guys. And there's tons of free ones of these. I want it to have like an outward spray too. Those are fun, but that's not what I'm looking for. We'll just do 7 or splatter texture. Ink is maybe throwing off my results. What do I do? I need to keep it as ink. Ooh. I need it to be free. Doesn't have to be super awesome. That's kind of nice. Ah, come on. These are a lot of cost ones. Let's see what we got here. Nope. All right, that's a no. Just that. Nope. And nope. Dang, man, come on, internet. Get me what I need. Ink splash. Let's do this. Oh, it's not slash. Splash. Maybe splash will get us what we want. Don't disappoint me, internet. So one thing you can do on Google is you can change the color. So we'll change it black and white. That's pretty good. It's free. Free download. Okay. Yeah, that'll work for us. All right, we did it. We got it. Get the downloads here. Whew. Okay. So this is an SPG, which means we can make it as big or as small as we want. I think this way would be cool. Let me do a color overlay. Something super neon. Do I got any more I could use? Let's do another. Ooh. I can get this one. This is actually perfect. Please let me. Left mouse button pressed. Okay, I see it. Now the question is, okay, how do I download? I can drag and drop it from the desktop, so that works. Oh. Okay, let's go. Oh, dang, that ain't gonna work. Come on, man. Website, how do I download? Where's a lot of... Oh, weird. Okay, they make you click stuff, and then you get it. Cool. Okay. Do another color overlay. Someone do neon green. Mm-hmm. I think we need one more that's going off in the background. I think this website worked too. Okay. Or this one works really well because it's kind of like a splash, a puddle splash. This is better. Oh gosh. Oh please, nothing bad pop up while I'm downloading this. I'll set that background to a white. Won't be able to tell the difference. Another color overlay. Where's the screen? Do that. Put this here. That. Trying to create like a directionality to all this. Where he's going and where he's coming from. Oh, that's sick. I am maybe using that as a background color. I'm gonna do a gradient overlay for this. Oops. I mean gradient map. It's an easy way to recolor something. And so what I'm gonna do is what's white will be white and it will be invisible. And then whatever is black will be whatever color I choose here. It'll be a yellow. Bright ass yellow. This. Whew. Need to get this as prominent as the white or the magenta. The magenta. Oops. We're gonna shorten the hair. Making green the most predominant. Oh, you have this festoon avatar? Great, it's the best one. Also, yeah, anytime the colors of purple get mixed with green, it's instant Splatoon. It's no longer about Evangelion. Green and purple equals Splatoon. Man, I'm so pumped about the new Splatoon game. Because they've always hinted to the fact that it's like actually set in a post-apocalypse, like an environmental post-apocalypse. And it looks like the new one is just straight up admitting that to be the case. Because it looks like it's set in a burnt out France. So, cute little game with squid kids. is as harsh as Fallout 4 or 5. All right, got this. Let's go crazy with our background to go like warm as. Oh dang! What are you doing? What are you doing, thing? Warm as heck magenta. Gradient map. What are you doing to me? Do this. Hopefully that'll make it invisible. We'll see. Give it a quick background. Yeah. Hot as heck magenta. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Chainsaw Man levels of crazy. I'm down for this. Okay. Hey! My sub thing did. Oh, hi, Linda. My little sub bar works. I'm so glad. That's the first time I had the sub alert go off. I wasn't sure if it'd work or not. Let's turn off this business. Let's see if I can. So one easy way, if you guys are ever wanting to color select, but you want it to be more accurate, is instead of like, say, say I want to select this white. So instead of selecting the white and selecting color range and then getting it to, you know, oops, why is it? Okay. Come on, select color range. We'll say like, there you go. So now it's like working. Okay. So instead of, you know, doing whatever to select the available pixels here. You can, what you can do is you can select a particular color channel, like say the blue here. Make that your mask. Or you can even select, oops. Oh my gosh. Where did everything go on my desktop? I pressed Control D on my Windows key and destroyed everything. Let's see here. Sorry, y'all. I erased my entire settings on my screen with one button. What the heck happened, I wonder? You guys, I got rid of everything on my screen. I can't see a thing now. What in the world? Oh, there it goes. Whew. Oh, I'm back. That was weird. All right. But you can, oh, come on then. You can select like the blue color value. I'm gonna invert it. Make that my mask. And I'll just make sure the mask is nice and solid by filling it in like this. There we go. Boom. Ooh, scary. Let's vibrate the heck out of this. Doing something Chainsaw Man-y, which is a crazy weird, almost like a 90s movie whenever they do like the bad guys do graffiti on the wall. Do all those crazy colors in the background. So the last thing is, it looks as though got some portions of him that doesn't have color, his eye color back there, for example. Let's really quickly fill that in. and since you're here, Linda, I'm actually getting a drawing tablet in on Monday, like a straight up legit display tablet. Can't wait. Goodbye, little Cintiq. Hello, drawing tablet. Okay. This. Oh, whatever. Nothing like an artist. I wish one day. I think if I remember right, his eyes are green, so. Or what color are Denji's eyes? Chainsaw Man? Oh, he's got the kind of a reddish brown eyes. Ooh, there's some scary things here. Oh, he's got kind of grayish blue. Okay. That's what we're gonna roll with then. And grayish blue. Okay, popping it off. We'll turn all the lighting back on here in a second. Okay. Yeah. Let's cosplay. Good to roll. Yeah. Yeah. We're done working on him. Let's save this out. Just frame it up, okay? Okay, because Instagram is a 1x1. It's actually, I think I'm gonna adjust these splatters here. Yeah, I'm really excited to take this character and try to make him into a 3D 32-bit character, which tomorrow, it's looking like tomorrow's gonna be the day that I start working on his character sheet, which I'll show you guys what that looks like for those that don't know what a character sheet is. And we'll take it from there. Let's see here. Let's adjust this magenta a bit. Push it more into the... There you go. Oops. And we'll darken the background of hair and saturate it more. There you go. I might also just double up his line work hair. Just duplicating it. Yeah. Saving. Frame them up for Instagram. Okay. Wonder if I can download the Chainsaw Man logo. That'd be sick. Let's do that. Let's see if I can find the Chainsaw Man logo. And is that enough splatter? Do I need to do more splatter? Just commit. Okay. I'm going to do one more ink splatter. Not where you think. Ink splatter texture. Downloading. Grunge ink splatter background. Nice, the EPS document. That's great. That'll work. Oh. I get some messages. Cat. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to select everything in this image and copy it. And then what I'm going to do is if you alt-click, you can go into your mask. If you alt-click your mask, and then you can paste into it. So I'm going to paste into it. Oh, I need to reverse the image though. There we go. I inverted by doing Control-I. Now alt-clicking into my mask, pasting. Let's see what we got. I think what I'm going to do is make it really subtle, so. We're just experimenting. Part of the problem is like there's a lot of compression when it comes to uploading images to Instagram, so light details like this texture work in the ink probably is not going to show up, so that's why people do all those like detail shots in their drawings. All right, we got this. This is cool. Now let's download Chainsaw Man logo. Let's see if we can go so far as with a Chainsaw Man logo in the background. Type. Clip art. Transparent. Here's what we could do. What does it look like? Okay, we have a nice strong slab serif. Or slab sans serif, I meant to say. It's got grunge on it. Let's just do that. And Chainsaw Man. I'll duplicate it. That way it's the same size. By the way, people never ever do text inside of Photoshop. It's such hot garbage for text. Chainsaw. We're gonna do something really unconventional. I'll have it go up the side. So why not? Boom. Let's move everything up. Let's put the splatters where they go beneath. Oops. Ooh, I'm gonna go larger splatters now. But I'm moving underneath the words. Reduce the opacity of the other splatter. Let's go for the words. Saw. Oh, that ain't right. Okay. What they... It's crazy, it's unconventional for anything, but they're just having fun. Oh, you're doing text in Photoshop. Man, you're wild. I don't know. It always feels like such a danger to do anything text related in Photoshop. Oof, oof, oof. I regret the decision. Oof, we're going back from that. Oof. Go up from here. Let's do some different here. Pure, we could try pure white. Yeah, pure black. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna go hard blue with this. Go. Move our splatters. Splatter. Okay. If I boost the saturation of this just a hair. Okay, we're going there. Then we're gonna change it to a decent font. Oh man, I forgot I got a new computer. I've lost so many of my fonts. Ugh. Oh, actually, it looks like what they use for looks like they used Den for Chainsaw Man's logo, or some form of Den. That's cool. I just wish I had more. Oh, that kills me. I wish I had more of this. Yeah, they definitely use something, I think, like, just to compare. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think the English copy of Chainsaw Man is using Den for their fonts. Whee! Oops, I did a free transform. Okay, so whatever. So part of the problem is I need to do one thing with the splatters is I need to, if you look at the composition, it's definitely not weighted in a way that's able to offset the words Chainsaw Man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the screen here, move it forward, maybe give it more of an angle. And then move him and the character just a hair over. Oops, I grabbed the lines. Cool. Okay, and then move this down a little bit so it's not super crowded on the front. Meh. Generally okay with posting that. I haven't misspelled Chainsaw Man. That's a positive. Okay. Okay. Cool. Le gasp. All right. Now, if I remember right, there's a new asset export system within Photoshop. So if we go they have a, oh yeah, export. Let me look this up. I think there's a way in Photoshop similar to Photoshop Spark, or sorry, Adobe Spark, where you can export something and it'll auto crop for you. Photoshop. I'd also do the slice method. I think I'm gonna do the slice method. So if I do, all right, I haven't done slice in so long. Slice tool. Yeah, can I make it a fixed? Okay, fixed aspect ratio 1:1, and then what I'm gonna do is, with the slice tool selected, I am creating parts that I want highlighted in Instagram. So now it should save. Okay, file. Slice export. Man, how do you do it? It's been so long. I used to have to use a lot of slicing for photo or for web design for companies. All right. Save for web. And part of the reason I'm doing this is just so I can really quickly save my detail shots in Instagram. Save for web, let me see. Okay. Make sure this is all PNG. All right. Yeah. Save. It should make me, if I remember right, it'll make you a new folder, but I'll go ahead and make a new folder here. Save. And now if I go to that folder on my desktop, Insta, which isn't where I thought it was. Where are you saving that thing? Oh, it went to documents. Okay. I don't know why I'd ever want to save anything documents, but thank you. But yeah, if you look here, you know, it saved where all the other slices were, but what I specifically want just these two here. And I have nice detail shots for Instagram. And I can actually delete these slices real quick here. With the, I think it's slice select tool. Yeah, slice select tool. There we go. Okay, a phone call. All right. Save as. Oop. Got this issue where as of late, oops. Photoshop is not letting me save. It's treating everything almost like it's PSV files. And I found out it's kind of a glitch with the latest version of Photoshop that affects certain computers. But if you do save as copy, it works fine. I don't know if any of you encounter that or know how to fix that. Okay, let's quit off here for a moment. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it stops there for now. I'll show you what I'm gonna work on next time, which is a character sheet. And just to give you an example, let's click on one here. Yeah, that's a great example. Boom. So you set up a model sheet with the different views of a character to make it really easy to 3D model. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that Denji and make a character sheet of him, so that way I can import him into Blender and start on some 3D modeling, with the goal of being to make a character that doesn't look too dissimilar from Mega Man Legends. So, let's see here. So dorky. Trying to find a nice high-res, something fun like this. And that will be the goal. We'll see how close we can get to it. But yeah. Let me turn this all off here. Oh, close window. There you go. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. Again, Hard Drive 32. If you had fun today, want to keep watching us, me, daily, Monday through Friday, typically. You can go to Hard Drive 32 on YouTube or Instagram to stay with updates. The other thing is I will be out next week, and tomorrow will actually be the last stream for this week. And whenever we come back about second week of July, going to do a lot of 3D modeling, which is awesome. So can't wait for that. It'll be really cool. And thank you so much for being here again. Have a great one. Bye.